Hello, thank you so much for checking out this channel and for sharing time. I wanted to hop on here and share some of the information that I've been receiving and some of the experiences that I've been going through and growing through and how I'm seeing that be of service to people, all beings everywhere. So I've been able to, the past weekend and past few days, get to experience feelings of judgment, feelings of rejection, feelings of complete non-acceptance, just being in situations where, like, literally being rejected and being told to leave and being accused of things that are interesting, and being able to feel all of that kind of swirling, and also being able to have an experience or have experiences that are accepting and super compassionate and super loving and communicative of that as well. Being able to be told how I am wanted in this community, and that the way I express myself is more than accepted, it's actually wanted. So it's really interesting to kind of be going through both of these things at the same time. I was also recently in an experience where it was like, again, housemate left. And so it's like one moment of, oh crap, basket, there goes half the mortgage, walking out the door with a 1 minute notice that they're not going to be here. And on the other hand, at the same exact time, feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I wonder who gets to come into this space now, or how all this is going to work now, and what doors are going to open now that door's closed. And so I'm having all of these experiences of almost like these three facets of self living through an experience or a series of experiences all at once. Like living the experience of like, ouch, that hurts. I feel judged, or I feel rejected, or I feel abandoned, or I feel afraid, I feel lack. So feeling that kind of like heavier density stuff, at the same time of feeling like all the good stuff, which is almost like this higher vibration, higher realm, in stillness, in peace, and like, okay, I'm curious, I'm open, something better's coming along. I know that I'm healing. I'm glad I'm feeling these ways. I'm glad I've been crying for the past couple hours to clear that out, or whatever. Having opportunities to speak what I want, what I require, my desires, and seeing if others can accommodate or not. So it's like living in these different realms, different timelines, different spaces of reflection and awareness all at once. And I don't know if I'm the only one going through this, but I am, and it's weird, and I've never experienced anything like this before, not to this extent, where it's just kind of continual, where it's like, on one hand, I'm feeling like, oh great, I get to clear this out, and I need to be further ahead, and I'm perfect where I am, and feeling curious and eager and excited and in wonder of the earth and how everything has always worked out thus far, and also having this extreme awareness of the changes that are ahead for me and for humans, for the earth, the entities that are crumbling, the structures around us that are crumbling, be it, a government, the Vatican, places like those big entities crumbling and falling apart. And also these old entities within ourselves that are no longer serving us, these old structures of frameworks, of belief systems, of old stories that are really just that, they're just old stories, and we can rewrite them at any point in time, and we can either change them all, or we can create the outcome to be, and I grew in this way. I'm experiencing excitement and eagerness to continue living and growing and creating this new future, And with all of that excitement, at the same time, witnessing others who are committing suicide and are wanting to die and are having a really hard time dealing with all of their emotional stuff that keeps bubbling up that they literally are choking on. Some people are having a challenge in communicating all of their discomfort and almost feeling like this like black holeness of I can't get out. I don't know what that, like, I don't even think that they even know how to create it in their imagination. And something that came up really big for me today is the notion of wonder and awe. And I feel like when we're in wonder and awe and curiosity, that no matter how dark and deep of a space we are, for me personally, if I can go to that place of, at least I'm curious to see how the hell I'm going to get out of it. Or I wonder, how on earth I'm going to have the ability to create anything because I have nothing. Or, I'll just be in awe of how things have worked out so far and how I've survived so far, and be in awe and wonder of other humans and nature around me, and use all of that for inspiration for my own personal path and growth and development. It is a really interesting time, and I feel like it's going to continue to get more and more interesting as more and more people continue to tap into spiritual awareness, spiritual gifts, the magic and wonders of the universe, and translating that with their own eyes, clairaudiently, or maybe just audibly. Being able to really experience more facets of the vast superhuman nature that we are, and how that is such new territory. And these are areas that have never really been openly, publicly talked about with like regular people, not just the woo-woo people. And, really starting to talk about all this stuff. So, I am. I'm sharing all the stuff that I am experiencing in the different timelines and the different realms, and how it is literally like living in multiple dimensions all at once. And that makes sense. We are interdimensional beings, and we're all one, and we're all source, and everything is an aspect of me, and I am an aspect of everything else. And so, of course, it's easy to have multiple perspectives in one experience, or having what feels like multiple experiences through one perspective. So, I think I just wanted, I wanted to hop on here and kind of share what I've been going through, and just reminding anyone else that it's all good, and maintain breathing. Like, take some breaths, recenter. If you're tired, honor that. Some people are vacillating between like, go do, sleep forever. Go do, sleep forever. And I feel like we get to find this middle ground in this new dance that we're doing within ourselves and in community and tribe of one, that we get to remember that we are sovereign creative beings, and that we get to take time for ourselves. And whether that is in that stillness and meditation, drawing, painting, free writing, where just words are coming out and just letting energy flow through us, like picking up an instrument, not to necessarily like play a specific song, but just playing to create, just letting it flow through us, going out in nature and getting our feet on the ground, taking deep breaths, again, back to breathing, outside, inside, just breathe. Continually reminding ourselves that all we get to do is maintain alignment, and we can become more and more aligned with each present moment that we bring ourselves back to now. So that was, I think, pretty much what I wanted to share, is keep trucking, try to find some wonder and some awe in all that life is around us, continue to create, work from inspired action. Ignore the stuff that's like, I'm afraid, so I need to do this instead, or someone said something to me and I don't know why they're judging me. Well, maybe reflect that back. Like, hey, I feel I'm experiencing judgment. Is that yours? Like, are you judging me? Because it's kind of weird. I don't know. You know, being open and honest and communicative is, I think, really important right now as we're consciously creating the future together. So I hope that everyone is enjoying their now and enjoying the way all the planets are lining up. And I think last I checked, I don't know if it's still holding true, but like no planets are in retrograde. So to me, it's like all planets full steam ahead, supporting us and releasing old stuff and moving forward through inspired action to create anew. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, check this out. And if you are compelled and called to support me and my message in any more ways than liking this or subscribing or sharing this, then you're totally welcome to click the link below and support in any way that you're inspired to. So I hope you have a lovely now for the rest of your days. Okay, bye.